What is poppin', people? We are back with yet another Pokemon Ultra Sleep and Ultra Wi-Fi battle. I know you fell asleep playing that first island again. I know you did. I know I did. Anyways, we are back with another Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be another Showdown replay converted to a Wi-Fi battle courtesy of the common dude. We have a Battle Factory match here, and I really like Battle Factory on Showdown because you know, if I don't really feel like playing an organized match, I can just hop on Battle Factory and it'll give us two standard teams. Not standard teams, but the Pokemon have standard sets. So, you know, it's still really nice to play with. The EV spreads are nice, the moves are nice. I don't really like random battles too much, but I'll take a random Battle Factory battle. Anyways, I led off with my Infernape because I expected him to lead off with Swampert, but he led off with Frostlass. So because he led off with Frostlass, I actually switched out my Infernape, but now he brings in the Swampert because he figured that I'd go for a fire move. But I really have Grass Knot in the back, which is why I led off with Infernape in the first place. So that kind of sucks, you know what I'm saying? Because he brought in the Pokemon that I wanted to kill as I was switching in the Pokemon that I switched in to kill it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You know, you better feel me. Anyways, so my Beware's here. I do some big dick damage with return. He goes for the Stealth Rocks. I'm going to switch out. I have a Talonflame in the back, so I can't allow him to keep the rocks up. And I know he's going to switch because I just did hella damage with that return. And he brings out a Lomomola. So that's fine. I can get my Toxic Heal going. I can go for the Defog this turn. I don't care if he uses Scald. A Lomomola's a weak-ass bitch. I don't care. You shouldn't care either. So he's going to go for the Wish, actually, as I go for the Defog. I probably should have switched in Infernape now, because the Swampert switch in was really obvious, because why would he go for Wish otherwise? But honestly, I didn't switch in Infernape because if he went for Scald, that would have been pretty bad. And I didn't want to stay in on his Alomomola. I wanted to bring my Infernape into his Swampert. So, just trying to not be risky, I just go for the Toxic. It's not the worst thing in the world to Toxic a Swampert, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm going to switch out now because I don't know what this thing has. It could have Ice Beam, it could have Surf, it could have Waterfall, I don't know. I'm going to bring in my Hydreigon. Now, this I kind of messed up on. I didn't realize that his... whenever I see an Altaria, I just assume it's a Mega Altaria. But at the same time, it's fine because he goes for Stealth Rocks now. I go for the U-turn because I know he's probably going to switch out. I don't know what to. But I definitely could have clicked Draco Meteor. That's my point here. I could have clicked Draco Meteor and done hella damage to this Alomomola. But I'm pretty sure he would have lived, maybe. I am Choice Specs, but he probably would have lived. But that's fine. Whatever. I brought out my Gliscor again. We can do this again. I can just go for the Defog again as you go for the Wish or whatever the hell you want to do. I'm good with that. I can do this all day, my boy. He's going to switch out to his Frostlass. Good switch on his part, obviously, because this is an Ice type against a Flying and Ground type. I have been pressured, my boys. I got to switch out because what can I do here? I'm going to switch out, of course. I'm going to go out to my Infernape because he switched out from my Infernape when I led with it. So I'm assuming he can't do too much to my Infernape. Is that good logic? Am I crazy? I feel like that's good logic, right? That sounds pretty good. So he brings out a Swampert now. I know this Swampert's coming out. So what do? I Nasty Plot. Now I only Nasty Plot. I didn't need to Nasty Plot. I could have gone straight for the Fire Blast or straight for the Grass Knot. But I decided to Nasty Plot in case Alomomola came out because I'm pretty sure I won't kill Alomomola in one hit. But now that Alomomola is not here and Swampert is, I'm going to go for the +2 Grass Knot, take this Swampert out super easily. I'm very surprised that he didn't switch to his Altaria. Altaria should have easily been able to take a hit from this Infernape. Unfortunately for me, I don't have HPI, so I got to switch out. I'm going to go out to Gliscor. He's going to Mega Evolve. Unfortunate for me because now and only now, my Hydreigon is useless. Because my Hydreigon had Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, and Draco Meteor and U-turn, which means that he literally cannot do any damage to this monstrosity here. So the Hyper Voice doesn't do too much to my Gliscor. That's fine. I'm going to go for the Defog, of course, because I got to get these rocks out of here. Wait, did he set up rocks again? I don't even know. I guess I go for the Roost, whatever. I thought I went for rocks. Or I thought I went for Defog. But he brings in Frostlass again, like I said, so I got to switch out. Of course. Going to go out to Mamoswine this time. I don't think he's going to go for anything that can do too much damage to me. It seems like he has Icy Wind, and that's his only attack. Because if he had Shadow Ball, I'm pretty sure he would have used it on my Infernape at some point. But here, I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks. And he can't go for Stealth Rocks anymore because his Swampert is gone. So I go for my Stealth Rocks. That's perfectly fine by me. He brings out a Lomomola. I'm going to switch out. I think I go back to Gliscor. because I'm not scared of him scalding me at all. And I have Roost as well, so it really doesn't matter. He goes for the knockoff, doesn't matter at this point. Item's been used already for its intended purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I go for the Toxic now, get that Alomomola nice and poison. Alomomola is really, really annoying. It's not that good or anything. It's just fat as hell. It doesn't die. And it has a Wish and Regenerator. And they usually run like Toxic, Scald, Wish, and Protect, and it's just stupid. But I go for the Toxic, like I said. He goes for the Wish. He's going to switch out, to my surprise, and go to Frostlass. I guess he wanted to switch into the Stealth Rocks on a Wish so that he could get his HP back all the way. I go for Defog though, so I guess he did set up stuff on my side of the field. He only has Spikes now though, so that's not too bad. You know, it's not the worst thing ever. I'm gonna go out to Infernape because if his only attacking move is Icy Wind, I have nothing to worry about at all. This Icy Wind's not gonna do too much. It'll lower my speed, but you know, I'm fast like a NASCAR. I don't care. So I only brought in my Infernape to take the Icy Wind, and now I'm going to double switch because the switch to Altaria is super obvious. I can't touch this Pokemon at all. So I'm going to go out to my Mamoswine, and I'm going to take this opportunity to set my rocks back up because I figure that he won't want to stay in because I am a Mamoswine. I can do some big damage to him. So like I said, I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks. That's going to be great for me. He doesn't have anything up on my side of the field. I got the rocks up on his side of the field. I'm looking real nice right now, real scrumptious. I'm going to switch out because obviously I don't want to take a Scald. I don't care if Gliscor takes one. He's going to go for the Wish. This thing, all he's done with this Pokemon is use Wish. I don't think he's done anything else. I don't think he's done a single other move. But that's fine, man. We're all wishing for something, all right? I'm going to bring in my Infernape. I have no idea why, looking back on this battle. I must have been predicting something out of my mind. Oh, the Frostlass, though? Okay. So that means someone getting hit with something. For sure. I think I just go straight for the Fire Blast this time, though. Or do I switch to Mamoswine again? I can't imagine me doing that. I think that's a little too much. I'm pretty sure I went straight for the Fire Blast. Yeah. I wasn't about to switch around that often. But the Fire Blast actually did a decent amount of damage. I'm actually going to switch out, of course. I don't want to take a Hyper Voice. I'm going to go out to my Gliscor. I think I'm going to try to poison this thing as well. But I think that... I think this Pokemon carries aromatherapy sometimes, right? Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that maybe I am wrong. I might be insane. I'm gonna go for Earthquake this time though. Just do some damage. This fat ass Alomomola comes out. I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of this thing, dude. I don't know. It's just so ugly and fat. It's bulky, man. But I do have this Hydreigon here. And he's probably gonna go for the Wish because that's the only move he knows how to do. Maybe he got an Alomomola that only had Wish. Who knows? I'm gonna U-turn though, obviously, because Altaria is right there. Don't want to deal with that thing. But this gives me the opportunity to actually set up my Talonflame because I have a Talonflame in the back with a Z Crystal. You know what I'm saying? So this is my opportunity to take out these fat ass walls. All right. I go out to my Talonflame. It has Swords Dance. It has a Z Crystal for the Flying type. So if I can get up some Swords Dances, I can actually do some serious damage. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance, like I said. I think he uses Aromatherapy here. No? Oh, Heal Bell. Same thing. Same thing. Heal Bell, Aromatherapy, same thing. But, like I said, since I went for the Swords Dance, I'm able to go for the, whatever the flying one is. What's it called? Supersonic Sky Strike? Yeah, that one. He has a Stack Attacker in the back, though. That's why I was kind of skeptical on whether I should use a Flying type Z move. If I was him, I would have immediately, without even thinking about it, switched in Stack Attacker. At the bare minimum, it would have been right after I went for a Heal Bell. But he didn't even die. You weak as hell, Talonflame. God damn. Anyways, I go for the Flare Blitz here because I wasn't sure if he was going to switch in Stack Attacker there or not. And I might have been able to 2-hit KO his Stack Attacker had he switched it in right there. So his Alomomola is not poisoned anymore. It's also not switching into Stealth Rocks because he used Heal Bell and he used Defog. But here, the Alomomola does its one trick that it knows. It wishes yet again. And then heals for the Protect. I don't think that's going to save him. Because I go for Swords Dance because he only had two choices there, really. I mean, if he was ballsy, he could have gone for the Scald. But to me, it was pretty obvious he was either going to switch out or go for protect. So I go for another swords dance, and I'm going to go for the braver now. Had he switched to stack attacker there, I'm not quite sure how much a +4 flare blitz would have done to stack attacker. Honestly, I really have no idea. Stack attacker has a ton of defense. But either way, that Lomomo is finally gone, so I can bring out my Mammal Swine to do some big dig damage. Altaria comes out. That's obviously going to die to an Ice Shard. Stack attack, it can get clapped up by Earthquake. You know what I'm saying? We made some progress with that sword, with those swords dances, man. I told you, I had the nuke in the back. I'm like the United States of America. But here, I think I start to make some mistakes here. He goes for Nasty Plot. That's fine. I think I stay in and go for Icicle Crash. I went for Stealth Rocks. Why? Why did I go for Stealth Rocks? What the fuck? Hey! Why did you Icicle Crash? And then look at this. My Ice Shard did half of his. Oh my! If I went for Icicle Crash, he would have died easy. What was I thinking? Anyways, he goes for the Giga Dragon, takes me out. That's fine. I think I had another battle where Celebi outsped me and I almost lost because of it. But at this point, it doesn't even matter. I got my Infernape here. Best starter, by the way. The absolute, undisputed best starter. All right, no arguments, no debating. Hit this boy with a Fire Blast. He's gonna go out to stack attacker. I'm gonna hit him up with a Vacuum Wave because that's the only fighting move I have. It's not gonna kill because this Pokemon is way too bulky. So I don't know. I think he should have sent this Pokemon out a lot earlier. But he actually fucks up here. He goes for Trick Room, which is going to allow me to go first because I have a priority move this turn. And then his last Pokemon is Frostlass, which is going to allow me to go again first because he's faster than me without the Trick Room up. So we kind of messed up there. But that's fine. You know, I'll take those. We always take those. You got to take the W's wherever they come, however they come. All right. But anyways, that was a good battle. Whoever you are, Rusty Spoon on Pokemon Showdown. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Common Dude for helping me convert this battle into a Wi-Fi battle. See you guys later. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow. Okay? Okay.